It's got my name in it, Sir Joshua, so you need to watch the video and find out how well it goes. Alright, let's give this hand a go. It's not fantastic, but I mulliganed into it. I'm going to leave the Mox Amber up because we have the Monastery Mentor, and we don't need to reveal it yet. Playable Passage in turn 1 is actually not the best play because you want to save as many fetch lands as you can. For post Corvold, that's what I'll do. That's what I did with my Corvold build. Yay! And we've got the Sir Joshua out now, turn 2. Obviously, they're in Jund, so they're going to have access to lots of removal. But we cross our fingers. Cross our little fingers. We also have Loran to deal with any artifact ramp they have, or any weird other enchantment things. Riveteer's Requisitioner. When it dies, get treasure. Okay. So we go for the Monastery Mentor and the Mox Amber. And we could attack. But I'm actually not going to do. I don't want to trade it for this uncommon. And then next time we can give Armingala, and things are going to get juicy. Because the Monastery Mentor makes monks, and the Armingala gives every single monk within its ranks a Tommy gun, and the monks go on their merry way, taking down the opponents using mechanized weaponry. I'm not going to attack again. So, you know what? Let's show them. Let's show them. Let's show them who's balls. So now, they probably want to block the Mentor. This is an annoying thing, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not gonna let them take this from us. And they still don't want to get it. So, okay, fair enough. Our whole army will just continue to build. Armingala is almost like permanent prowess. Perfection, people. Atsushi. Blazing Sky. So we can give one of our guys flying in addition to its other types. That is actually a pretty good... That's actually a pretty good thing. Oh, look at this force! This is a force to be reckoned with. What should we give? Let's give one of these guys flying. And then we can... So, we want to leave this back as a blocker, don't we? Yeah, so we'll just pass it. Jesus, look at our guys! And if they use a board wipe of any kind, they'll lose their 2 guys as well. This is pretty bonkers. This is probably one of the most insane fields I've ever had. And yes, it's soft to languish, but everything is. Are they going to attack in? And finally... So if they go... They're both going to go for that. Huh. Okay, she can die. Now, I didn't want to give them any treasures, you see. I don't want to give them any treasures. In theory, we could win next turn. If we top deck another non-creature spell. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, is that enough? So we start with... Oh my goodness, could this be enough? We're going to get double prowess here. I think this might be enough. Oh my goodness. And we can also extort. This is so freaking beautiful. Oh my god. Look at this field. So if they block the 7, they're still going to take loads more. Okay. Double team as well. So do they want to get... The greedy block is blocking the 4, but that means they take 9, 14, 21. The good block would be blocking the 7. So they do value their life. Don't forget, these cards in our hand are slowly getting bigger as well. Loran and the third path is also a win condition right now. And if we get the other Sir Joshua out, then... Oh, freaking hell, this was just absolutely probably one of the most dominating fields I think I've ever seen in the entirety of my career. Okay, we're going first against Wee Wee Bojangles. This hand would be pretty good if it wasn't for this 2-land business, but I'm going to keep it. I'm going to risk it like a chocolate biscuit. Let's get in there with the fortified village, and let's freak him out by keeping the 1 white open. They might think it's a mana tithe. Mana tithe, Omnath, Locus of Rage, 5-color good stuff deck. Let's see how we get on. So if we go for Thalia here, we can't go for Cultivate in the following turn. So I think we're going to start with the Selfless Spirit just to give some protection to our guys. I recently wanted to buy this in paper, but it was like stupidly expensive, so I thought, no, rather not. Even though it is the spirit version of Boromir from the film, where he gets shot with multiple arrows and doesn't die. Until you say die, and then the rest of your team is alive, which is intriguing. Let's get the Cultivate here. We want to ramp out as soon as possible, maybe get out the Champions of Tyr. But yeah, the Selfless Spirit here is going to be lovely to protect our team. It doesn't actually synergize with Luminous Broodmouth, because this wants your non-flyers to die and then come back with flying counters. But it does synergize with Syr Joshua and Syr Saxon. So let's see what to do next. Maybe we go for 5 mana. Wowzers. Yeah, let's go for Syr Joshua and Luminarch Aspirant. So we're safe from pretty much anything apart from Languish or some kind of exile effect. Protecting the whole team is pretty good. Creatures you control. If you think the 1 mana dog just gets protection for one of your guys, this is the whole team. So they're going to exile Syr Joshua. That's very sad. I love how they paid respects to the Syr Joshua, though. Obviously, he's a terrifying threat, clearly. Time Warp, son of a bitch. Okay, fine. Time Warp doesn't even synergize with the frigging commander. Beginning of your pre-combat main phase, look at the top card. You may reveal that card if it has 3 or more coloured mana symbols in its mana cost. Add 3 mana in any combination and put it in your hand. It doesn't synergize with Time Warp. Absolute cop-out. And even as Banishing Light. What's going on here? Should be ashamed of yourself. 6 mana. Go for Champions. Oh, yeah. Okay. I don't actually, weirdly, I don't want to give it flying because the Luminous Broodmoth won't actually make it come back. So, probably a bad idea to give the thing we're going to sacrifice the extra counter, but okay. Why do I have to face a 5-color deck? Especially with Time Warp. What are they going to get out here? They can play something that's 1 plus the value of another permanent for free with this. Okay. And they're going to reveal... So it's something without 3 colour symbols. Clearly, Tameo completed Sage, so that can tap something down. Probably going to tap down the Champions.
My flesh was a sickness. Now I am cured.
Okay. We can still get in with the Selfless Spirit. And Thalia is nice because it means they can't actually cast any spells on our turn because they cost 1 more. Go for the Luminous Broodmoth here. Malera. We need something other than creatures, I believe. And then now, if we give the counter to Thalia, the first strike here should be able to penetrate their defense systems. And if it doesn't, for some reason, okay, we actually take care of the Tameo. So that turn felt incredibly strange. They just basically spent all the mana to tap down Champions of Tyr. Now, of course, they're 5 colour, which means they could just access to any of the BS huge spells with lots of different colours, like Emergent Ultimatum. Cool story, though. I actually beat someone earlier today who cast an Emergent Ultimatum. They got out an Omniscience, and they got out an extra turn, and I still beat them. So, I guess that gave me a bit of hope. Binding of The old gods. Who's it going to go for? Well, sadly, this has flying. If this didn't have flying, it would have actually come back. But yeah, let's sack it to give our team indestructible. Because the Broodmoth gives the rest of our team kind of undying. We want to keep them alive. Oh, baby, baby. Vivian Reed.
Let's see if you're
So we can destroy one of their things. I think we're just going to tick up.
Come to me.
Oh, the doggy. Oh, this is just working out beautifully. So the dog can give something else indestructible. Double team. You don't want to give the counter to. I think we want to leave Thalia back as defense, don't we? Yep. Or we could just swing in with everything and then threaten lethal next turn. Yeah, I think that's fine. In fact, the Champions of Tyr is in our hand as well. Oh, we're looking good. It could all go horribly wrong, though. Our whole team still dies to a languish. But at least all the ground troopers will come back. So we'll get back the Saviour, the Thalia, and the Luminarch Aspirant. Aspirant, just to be sure. I've had a lot of people mispronounce this word, and it absolutely kills me inside. Aspirant, not aspirant, as I've heard many huge YouTubers say. Not gonna say any names. CGB, or who I don't know. Maybe it wasn't CGB. It was someone big. Aspirant. I think it was him actually. Oh, aspirant. Oh, please don't say aspirant. Please. So clearly I've made a tier freaking Hellq deck. Why am I facing this? Why am I facing a prismatic bridge? That is silly. Prismatic bridge. We've got a white-green aggro deck. Jesus. Okay, Sworn to the Legion. That's actually pretty good, but we don't have any creatures in our hands, so I think we're going to go for Sir Joshua next turn. Hopefully it stays alive. We have got a way to get rid of the Prismatic Bridge, I guess. Mishra's Bauble. Wow, you can tell this person's a tryhard. Any tryhards use Mishra's Bauble. Just saying. Just saying. The reason, I'll justify exactly why I've said that. So, Mishra's Bauble used to be used in Modern as a 4-off. It drove the price of this up to like at least $10+. I think maybe $15 at one point, because it thins the deck out. So the concept of thinning the deck out essentially means you're getting to the better cards in your deck. Check for traps. Okay. Check for traps. That's such a weird card. Just use Thoughtseize. They're going to get rid of Lost to Legend. How much you want to bet? It's going to be Lost to Legend. If it isn't Lost to Legend, then they're stupid. Yeah, okay. Sure. Let's get some white mana sources. But yeah, what I was explaining about Mishra's Bauble. It's a free card in a deck. It costs 0. It doesn't cost anything. It gives you a bit of information. It tells you what's in your top of your opponent's deck. And it also draws you a card. And that's why I say it's a tryhard card. Because it's also very boring. It fits into any deck. And it doesn't really do anything, in my opinion. It just wastes time. Unless, I don't know. It just doesn't feel like it does anything anyway. Okay, so we've got 5 mana. Do they have a board wipe? Not sure. But let's just make some creatures. So now we are against the clock because they can get the bridge out in the following turn. The Archangel Elspeth. If we go to -6, we can return all non-land permanents with CMC3 from the graveyard to the battlefield. We don't actually have any in there yet. But if they do start killing our stuff, it'll be good. Okay, so here comes the bridge, which means we have not much time left on the clock to get rid. Shall I? Could be good. Give our team hexproof. Let's go for the battle cry as well. Invest now or later? I think we invest now in the bodies because the battle cry is going to be relevant. In fact, If they don't have a board wipe, they just die. So something's telling me they're going to have a board wipe. Something is got a very bad feeling about this. Now that really does suck. But we do have the Biders 6 that we were just talking about. So we're going to leave them in the graveyard so we can return both of them. The fact they have the Professor Onyx is annoying. You can tell when people have a board up because they don't quit. That's just the logic of 1v1. Kind of makes sense. Thought Erasure. Freaking hell, and they're going to drain us for 2 each time as well. So this is just not working out now, is it? It really isn't. But if they just got a permanent, that means we're going to get it back with the Elspeth. Huh, interesting. So they saw that was going to happen. No, we're going to lose the Elspeth here, which is really sad. If we do that here. So maybe we just tick up first. I mean, it's an unfair matchup to start with, isn't it? Okay. Put the counter on there. So we have to hope they don't get a really good planeswalker or creature. Oh, and it's a Vraska, of course. Destroy something, create a pirate, and of course they can just play something else from their hand. And an Ashiok, which is going to bounce the Elspeth now. Oh, my goodness. My goodness. Yeah. This is why Prismatic Bridge is hell, you guys, and why the hell are we facing it? Let this video be a cautionary tale of Magic the Gathering and the MTG Josh channel. No matter what MF deck I make, no matter what, I will always face absolute cancer, like you can see opposite me right now. It is the most depressing and demoralizing feeling ever, because also our commanders are in the graveyard. Oh, and of course I've just played about 3 spells on the same turn, because why the F not? Yeah, I'm just going to concede. This was pure pain, and I do not wish it upon you. So this is just for evidence of some weird crap happening in the algorithm. I've just mulliganed this because it was a terrible hand. I wasn't actually going to keep this footage in, but I'm facing Essica again. Like, why? Why? This is hell queue, right? I mean, I'll give it a go, but I've got no green mana in my hand, so why am I facing this? All right. Well, this video is just going to be me versus Prismatic Bridges now. There's definitely something up with the algorithm. I mean, maybe it is just my, matchmaking rank, but to be honest, the opponent is taking ages. So I'm actually just going to concede this because this is not going to be an enjoyable game. Let me try and get a non-Essica God of the Tree Prismatic Bridge game because this is just... All right, let's go. We've got Doggo in hand. Doggo in hand, followed by Thalia. It's going to be pretty good. Okay, let's not mess up the lands here. Shame that Guardian Project is going to come after all these creatures, but we shall see. We'll start with the Thalia. Slow him down a bit for any rampage. It does make the project cost 5, but we're still a ways off from that anyway. And then next turn we give us a Joshua, protecting him with the dog. I love how the dog just jumps in the way of bullets. This is the best boy in Magic, right? It is the best boy. So they've got Jund out. Jund is red, green, black. Tragic Slip. Well, the dog can't protect it from that because any minus abilities reduce a creature's toughness to 0, and you cannot, you cannot, even if you're indestructible, it will still die. So that's a shame. As if they had the perfect answer. What the actual fridge is going on today? We're having some bad luck. And then now they're going to go for the freaking Slimefoot and Squeen over reanimation. Shell with Ulamog. And now we can't get through, which is kind of annoying. And they've got 2 blockers in 1. Mana Tithe. Let's go for the project. So I guess we need to draw something good, which we probably won't because that's the kind of day I'm having. What's it going to be? Faithless Looting. Discard an Ulamog. Discard a Kozilek. How did I know? Come on, guys. That's worth a sub. I just guessed. The exact card. Come on. Like, sub, and donate to the channel because I'm having a rough day. I'm having a really rough day today with this deck. I just wanted to show you a cool deck with me in it. Maybe this is all I'm worth, you know? Maybe this is all I'm worth. I bet they're going to return that. And then they're going to exile the Guardian Project. Oh, so fun. This is fun. Magic is so fun, you know? It's really fun. Oh, why not? Why not smack me in the face as well? This is broken, right? Comes in with a thing. Attack, create a thing. It's a Titan ability to start with. Armingala. I mean, the meme card, I suppose. Little team. I mean, in the strange chance that the Armingala remains, I mean, we may have a chance, but somehow I don't think numbers are going to overwhelm reanimation, especially with something like Sir Conrad in the graveyard. 5 mana, what's it going to be? I'm not going to be able to guess every card, but Altar of Dementia, sack a creature, mill that much. So that works really well with their strat. They could also loot again here. Their goal is to get something big into the yard. Okay. No blocks. Man, they're getting really annoying saplings just blocking our stuff here. Looting. But again, they don't have a way to get rid of this in the graveyard on board. But of course, something in the hand could make them sack. Why have we got just lands? Okay. So we have to sack a sapling. Would they actually block? Would they block with 2 saplings? Fine, whatever. Let's just attack. Getting rid of saplings could be good. Interesting. Down to 18. Our creatures in our deck and our field get bigger and bigger. I just want to bring you guys some fun content, you know. But today, as you can see from these games, my goodness, it's just ridiculous. What? Okay. Another sapling that they're not doing anything with, which is peculiar. I mean, I guess we just lock this, right? I mean, if they get Sir Conrad back, whatever. They're going to sack it. Oh, yeah, okay. They're going to sack that. Yeah, fine. Flashback Marauder. Anything else? So this is Sorcery Speed. Don't know what to do here. They've got a few options. I mean, are we dead in the water? Probably. Flashback Marauder. Let's cycle this and see what we get. It's a shame we don't have the Ardenvale mana up. Day of Judgment. That actually could be pretty good. So we'll get rid of... Which is the original? That was the original, isn't it? Ability removed. Wait. Commander. Yeah, so this middle one's the original. Sacrifice a creature. So we'll get rid of this. Okay. That's really annoying because they can loop that. Remove... No, do not remove the perpetual boosts there. If they spend 2 mana, we can counter. Okay, fine. Intriguing. So we can't do... Hold on a second. If we play the Broodmoth... That could be interesting. Because then we can sack the Saviour to give both of our things indestructible next turn. Or we can just attack in with both now. We'll see what they do here. Not massively happy about this attack, but if the dog goes away, at least it comes back. Village rights. My god. My god. Okay. Big boosts. So they can probably go for the Fleshbag Marauder again. But that would require the Slimefoot dying, but they can sack it anyway, so. So they do this. I see why they do it. They want to get the sapling, right? Yeah, makes sense, I guess. So do that. They'll sack it and mill 3. Equal to it. What is it? It does power. Okay. Rightio. 1, 2, 3. And it's a frigging Yawgmoth. Oh no, why do they have to get Yawgmoth? I mean, they might not have enough creatures to sack to get all of our stuff, but... Oh, they're going to go for that. So they're finally worried about the Armingala. Love it. Love it. And yeah, I think we are going to mana tithe that one. I don't want them having practically unlimited mana with the Ashnod's altar. Imagine they have 2 altars out. That's kind of bonkers. Right, okay. Melira. We literally have all the good stuff. So if we play this, that'll come back as well with flying. Has that got reach? No. So he's swinging with everything. Yep, we're swinging with everything. Weirdly, they don't have the mana open. So we're going to get one more boost with the Armingala before everything dies. So we want to attack first because we want to just do some damage. Okay, that's fair. They're going to sack it anyway to absorb the 9. Kind of weird, right? Because we have lethal, but the saplings they keep making is kind of irritating. And they're going to sack the Slimefoot again. Let's just hope they don't have anything huge. Like, what would even be? No, I don't even know. Choose when it's put into grave for this turn. Okay. So they take 6 flying. So they need a sapling out to do this. So we sacrifice the dog to give the brood moth indestructible, right? No, wait. Surely this is better if you just Day of Judgment, because then they just come back anyway, right? They don't have final combat with flying, then we can use the Selfless Savior afterwards if we want to. Okay. So we do not send us to the command zone. We send us to the graveyard. Although it's not actually the commander anyway, so it's fine. Oh no, but then the moth doesn't come back. Should have gone for the Melira. Damn it! Oh well. We've got 9. Oh my god, we actually beat them! We freaking got them, guys. Oh, that's one of the most annoying decks you'll ever face. Look, guys, they made me Sir Joshua and Syr Saxon. It couldn't just be me on a card, could it? No, it had to be me and another dude. But fair enough. I think this card's actually pretty cool, and it's a weird ability. Requires coming in, attacking, creating a copy in your hand, replaying it, and then giving everything battle cry twice. It's actually pretty nice, pretty powerful for 2 mana. I'm not that displeased. Obviously, it's not actually based on me, but it's the only Magic card with my name in it. Finally, a card with my name in it. And you know what the best part is? I can't get it in paper, which is just freaking wonderful. And it also reduces my chances of actually getting a Joshua card in paper. But yeah, that's a shame. The deck, though, is a pretty standard kind of white-green aggro shell. The special parts of it are just the way we want to pump up the team, because just having double team isn't enough. We want to have the creatures to give the battle cry. We want to give creatures to pump up, and the way to pump up the team would be to use more cards like this Anthem effect, which gives them a huge boost. This and Syr Joshua and Syr Saxon out makes them 4/4s, which is kind of ludicrous. And then you'll have 2 of them, and then battle cries, so there'll be 5/4s, and it's just absolutely incredible. It's very good to have some early protection, so something like Mana Tithe just to counter your opponent's evil spells. Selfless Savior to protect Syr Joshua is good. Surge of Salvation protects them as well. We also have Tamio's Safekeeping. Melira can bring Syr Joshua back. So it's very important, because they're going to want to kill Syr Joshua and Syr Saxon. In hindsight, this is a mouthful to say Syr Joshua and Syr Saxon, isn't it? So I'm just going to say Syr Josh from now on. Also, it's weird the flavour of having 2 people on one card when you have partner cards which are separate. Maybe these 2 are just lovers. They're so intrinsically linked that they're never apart. Maybe that's what it is for the flavour aspect. They're also, interestingly, under the sleep curse, and you can tell that because of the purple kind of rains that surround them. You probably wouldn't really know that unless you looked at the flavor text, which is actually off the card, and in the black box at the bottom right, they were inseparable in waking life, and they fought in perfect coordination, even as puppets of the wicked slumber. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, the rest of the deck, let's get back to the rest of the deck. Lots of pump effects. Armingala pumps up everything in your hand, library, and graveyard. Gets perpetually +1/+1 on your end step. Really ludicrous. We've got really nice protection with Sagada, Font of Blessings. Gives you other permanents hexproof. Playing this with Shalai gives you other permanents hexproof, so nothing can be targeted with Shalai and Sagada up, which is pretty epic. And then we have a few huge finishes. We've got Nissa, which is a known quantity here. She's just so freaking broken. And I want to test out Aragorn and Arwen, because when they enter or attack, put a count on each other creatures. Pretty awesome, and gain life. Pretty strong ability, I think. And we're always going to try Sworn to the Legion, which I don't think I've tried for a long time. When it enters the battlefield, non-token creatures you control perpetually gain double team. So they'll have 2 instances of double team if you play something with double team. And then whenever you cast a creature spell, it perpetually gains double team. So it comes in, makes everything double team, and then gives everything else double team. It's a lot of words, but there we go. If you want to get through with your basic attackers as well, giving them a sword or 2 is going to really help. Pro blue and black, and then pro red and green. And then when you hit, you get some value off this. Yes, there's lots of cool little synergy in the deck. And yeah, I'm just really happy to have a card with my name in it, even though I can't get it in paper, which is a bit sad. But yeah, check out the deck list below to copy the deck, play around with it, see how you feel. And if you want to support the channel, and you can look at the description below as well to see my Patreon link and my Ko-fi link, where you can donate some things. Check it out. Did you know that you can help my channel by watching another one of my videos? Go ahead, you know you want to.